Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome to this little talk video. And in this video, I'm gonna share some of my thoughts with you guys since it has been on my mind for a while, but I kept it to myself since I wasn't too sure whether it's a thing that's doable. But I thought, you know what, maybe just get it out there, just let you guys know what I've been thinking. Since it might also be related to your interests, as many of you, I think, might have discovered this channel through one of my animations. So as the title suggests, the thing I've been thinking about is Patreon. For those who are not familiar with Patreon, Patreon is a website that gives fans the option to financially support their favorite creators. So the question is, of course, is Patreon a viable option to support new animations on my channel? The biggest thing I'm struggling with regarding animations on my YouTube is that just because I put it out there and it's free for everyone to watch, it doesn't mean it's free to make. And at the time I was working on the YouTube animations, I had some financial backing because I was studying and such, so I collected a student debt, and of course now I have to work to pay that back. But you know, it gave some financial security at that time, which I don't have right now for YouTube. So that's the whole situation there. I thought I could continue at a slower pace, but reality shows that I will always pick work above free time projects like YouTube animations or just YouTube videos in general. And because I'm always working, I just don't have much free time to do this other stuff. You have seen me do art videos, however. And the reason why is because those are much quicker for me to do, and I get some practice out of it, which is also important to me. I enjoy it, and I get a video and I get practice. So that's why those have been consistently going up, and that's also important to me, that I also have some enjoyment out of this, since YouTube is a hobby after all for me. And you know, if you guys enjoy it, that's great. But for animations, which is something I also love, it's more difficult to do because it needs more planning and it takes a lot more time to produce. And that's why my thoughts have been wandering off to Patreon, and the biggest thing that makes me not act upon the thought is that I don't know if enough people are actually interested in supporting my Patreon. Because animation have a long production time, as I mentioned before, it also gets more expensive to produce them. You know, I had this silly thought that what if 1,000 people could donate €1 a month? Then that could already set the train in motion. That would be great to get something going. But then again, 1,000 people, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. So that's just a silly thought, you know, just fantasizing on how I can get this thing going again. But yeah, as something else you might be wondering about is YouTube revenue. But you know, as you know, this channel is very small, and because it takes so long to produce an animation, it's, you know, I cannot compete with channels that post daily or have longer videos, because that's how the YouTube algorithm works. You know, the longer watch time, the more the more revenue, etc. It's something that's not very well, let's say it's not very doable for my animations in that way. For example, Go Robin's episodes are very short. They're often less than a minute long. And on top of that, it's a very niche series, so that makes it even harder to reach out to new viewers. So counting on YouTube revenue just isn't a very realistic option for me at this moment. So just out of curiosity, how many of you would be interested in supporting the return of animations to the channel through Patreon? So please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. And if you have any questions, you know, just go ahead and ask. But I understand if it's not possible for you to chime in. So no hard feelings there whatsoever. But if you do wish to support the channel some other way, you know, sharing and liking the videos would be great. That would also help a lot to make this maybe possible. So anyway, that's it for Talking with Jolin, which is an actual segment. But I hope you guys don't mind me sharing my thoughts with you. You know, it doesn't hurt to share them, right? Just to let you guys know where I'm standing and what's going on in my head mostly. So yeah, thank you guys very much for your support overall. I really appreciate it. I know that there are people asking for new animations on the channel. That's why I've been thinking about it. I know that, you know, there are some amazing fans that are always, after all this time, they're still here with me, so that I really appreciate that. And that's why, I've been thinking about this and see whatever is possible to make the animations perhaps come back to the channel. But for now, this is just, a poll just to ask around whether people are actually interested. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but, I would love to hear it. And if you could share it, please. I've been going on for too long. Thank you guys very much, and see you next time. Bye!